Hello, friends out there. You're welcome again. This is your friend Oswolution. You're welcome. I want to talk about taking charge of your mental health. And when we're talking about taking charge of your mental health, it requires a whole lot of things like intentional habits, self-awareness, and support. But in this lecture, we'll be talking on a comprehensive guide about how we can take care of our mental health. Mental health is as important as our physical health and social health. So number one thing we want to talk about under this is self-awareness. You should be able to identify emotions and triggers. You understand? Whatever happened, what can happen that can make you have visuals with your emotional well-being, your mental well-being. You should be able to recognize and identify the triggers and emotion. Then you should be able to know your thought pattern. Is it negative or positive? Are you an optimistic person or pessimistic person? Are you, social? You should be able to recognize it. Then apart from that, understand the kind of needs that you want, and of course the boundaries. You should know your needs and boundaries when you should be able to say no. Then number two is intentional habit. If you want your mental health to be stable and you want to enjoy it, you have to be intentional. There's some habit that has to be intentional. There is no choice changing yourself. Number one is meditation and mindfulness. You understand? You got to meditate. You have a whole lot of things like Tai Chi, like yoga, that the Indian, the Japanese, and the Chinese, they have a whole lot of meditation and mindfulness exercises. You can go further and check those one out. Then exercise is very important, and it has a whole lot of things. It stabilizes our mental well-being. It is very, very important because it stabilizes our mental well-being. The time you do it, it has a whole lot of hormones that are being released, and they maintain us. Then there should be a balanced sleep schedule. You should be able to sleep. You know the time to take a nap. If you're tired, you can take a nap in the night. Maybe you take, the scientists say you should take between 8 to 10 hours of sleep. Some people say 7 to 9 hours, whatever. Just make sure you have a good schedule of that. Then your nutrition is very, very important. There's something we call balance diet. You should be able to engage yourself in self-balanced diet, the classes of food. Then apart from that, we need to engage ourselves in activities that bring joy, your passion, what you do, that you are excited doing it. You are not tired. If they give you 5 hours, you're still happy, you're excited doing it. You should engage yourself in something. It is seriously, and it's good for our mental health. Then of course, apart from that, there's something we call support system. There should be that you can engage yourself in therapy. You can go for counseling. If you see that you cannot do it, we have a whole lot of support groups that we can move with, trusted friends and family, people that you are comfortable to discuss your issues with, and they will not backstab you. And of course, online resources. This social media is something. You can get a whole lot of resources and forums that you can join, listen to, move with them, so that you'll be able to, learn one or two things and add it to the way you manage your mental health. Then there are some things we call mental health tools, like mood tracking. Like me, I use Mood Fit, you understand? Dailyo, we have a whole lot of them on Google Play Store that you can download. Then you have to journal. You keep writing on what and what. How do you feel about a particular issue? What are the triggers? What are the emotions? You'll be able to keep records. Then you can read journals, a whole lot of things there. Then you have a whole lot of technique, breathing exercises that can assist you when you, maybe sometime they used to teach us those days, when you are getting angry, just take a deep breath, breathe out, and you are calm. Just to decongest your brain. We have a whole lot of mindfulness app that we can use, like Calm. We have Headspace. I think I use Calm anyway. So then, apart from that, there should be boundary setting. When we're talking about boundary setting, your self-care is far, far, far important here. You have to prioritize self-care. You need yourself to, be able to maintain your mental health. Then you should learn when to say no. maybe your body is calling for sleep, calling for something, you should be able to know when to say no, let me go and sleep. You should be able to know when to, create boundary between you and someone. Maybe you have been giving, and there's no reciprocation from them. You should be able to, set the time to say no. Then you should set realistic expectation and goals. You understand? Then apart from that, you must establish healthy family relationships, might be friends, just healthy relationship. Then in times of crisis, how do we manage crisis? Number one, you should have an emergency contact list. Those are maybe probably your next of kin or something. There are a lot of crisis hotline that you can call. Maybe you are feeling suicidal, you think you want to kill yourself. There are a lot of people around there that you can talk to. Then there should be safety plan. A safety plan should be part of how we can maintain our mental health care. Then, of course, what are the reminders? The reminder is mental health is just as important as the physical health. So when you seek help, it is not a sign of weakness. Seeking help when you're going through emotional, psychological, mental problems, it is not a sign of weakness, or rather, it is a sign of strength. So you should be able to speak up, seek help at the appropriate quarters. Self-care is not selfish. It is not selfish. It is important. You need yourself to be yourself, to be there for other people. You understand? So you practice mindfulness and meditation technique, keep managing anxiety and depression. Well, visit your doctor if there is any need. Improve your sleep quality. Your nutrition and mental health is so important. By so doing, you'll be able to, take care of yourself, take care of other people. Believe me, before I go, take control of your mental health today, and you bet it will be so beautiful for you. Take care. Bye-bye.